Hey guys, what's happening? Super Cool Isaac here, and we've got a little KSG gameplay here on Dome. This is a 57-5 Broab actually with Moody here. I'm using the KSG with 4 grip, and then my backup is Kimbo P99s. Perk setup is Extreme Conditioning, Assassin, and Sit Rep. I want to say it's Sit Rep. It might be Dead Silence. I don't remember. But and then my specialist is Sleight of Hand, Blast Shield, and Hardline, obviously. So yeah, KSG is pretty bad. It's probably the worst gun in the game. I don't know that I can think of anything that's even close as far as the Spaz maybe. And I guess that's arguable. Spaz has a little more damage. KSG supposedly is supposed to be a little more consistent up close, which I really don't know just because I have more consistent games with the Spaz, which shouldn't happen according to the game stats. But anyways, yeah, I did not have range or damage or even extended mags. I think my gun was like level 4 at the time. I was trying to level it up, and oh, this is when Dan Harkins was trying to get his KSG to gold, so I told him I would do it with him, and then Moody was running the AA-12 as well. Yeah, so I didn't have range or damage. Damage actually makes it fairly consistent, but it still has no range, which I guess if you run a specialist, it's not that big of a deal, because obviously you get range with the specialist bonuses you do with most other proficiencies. So that, I guess that makes it kind of decent. I haven't used it really with damage and specialist, so I guess that's still up in the air, but I really don't like it. I find it to be way too inconsistent for my taste. Little shotgun tips, I guess. Obviously, you need to know the map and the spawns very well, because the shotguns are they only have a very small effective range, especially compared to other guns like even snipers. If you're good with quickscoping, you can do decent up close, and you still have long range and mid range pretty much where you can dominate. And then all the rest of them have that as well. They can all do at least adequate at decent ranges. The shotguns past about 10 feet, they won't even give you a hit marker if your aim is on target, so you gotta know how to keep to those shorter areas where you're gonna get the advantage, where you can at least hit them. Because if you're out in the open, like in the middle of Dome there's a guy sitting behind jeeps, there's nothing you can do about it. He can head glitch there and you will never kill him unless you throw a grenade or you use your secondary or something, but the shotguns are useless if they're gonna sit back and camp. So yeah, I did not do the pump canceling actually with the KSG in this game because I was not using sleight of hand. I don't usually use sleight of hand, and honestly this is right when I started learning how to do the pump canceling, so I never really had any practice with it, so I didn't feel it was practical to try and do it in the middle of a game here. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, that was why I hadn't done that, and it's actually fairly difficultly hard to do in the game. So unless you've got some practice with it, it'll probably end up getting you killed because you're gonna end up screwing up somehow. Excuse me. Let's see. So what are we gonna talk about here? Black Ops 2 trailer actually just came out, and I don't know if I'm going to be doing a analysis of the trailer and that new gameplay footage that came out from the I don't remember what it was. There was some event where some YouTubers or whatever were out and they were getting footage and they were playing it. But I don't know if I'm going to do a review on it. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know any of the stuff. I'm not even sure if I really want to. I might just want to keep it a secret. I've always kind of wanted to know stuff ahead of time and get that leaked information, whatever, but maybe that kind of ruins it. Maybe I want to have it be a surprise when I finally get around to playing the game and have everything be brand new and have that, that holy crap feel, this game is awesome, or that's pretty cool, I've never heard of that before, or, that kind of thing. So, I don't know, maybe we'll do it, maybe we won't. I haven't decided yet. Oh, something else here. Just want to ask you guys a question real quick. How many kills do you need, or would you say you need to get with a gun to say that you got a Moab with it? Because like right here, I got 20 kills with my KSG and my Akimbo P90. I got like 2 kills with the Akimbo P99s. and the rest of it KSG. So do you call this a KSG Moab, even though I got the last 4 kills with that scar I picked up?
I'm watching it.
I'm just curious, 'cause I never really know this, because I've got, I mean, I would call them Dragunov Moabs fairly regularly, where I get, I don't know, 17, 18 kills with Dragunov. But in between there, I may pick up like a M4 or a MP7 or something, just because I don't trust the Dragunov at close range. And am I supposed to not touch those guns, because technically that won't count as the Moab then? I really don't know. If any of you guys have any opinions on that, I guess a comment would be appreciated, or a message or whatever. It's not really too big of a deal. But I've never really known about that. Yeah, because I don't know if I'm misleading you guys, if I'm like, oh, I got a pistol Moab. Like if I use only a pistol for 80% of the streak and I go and get like, I don't know, 3 kills with a regular gun, does that count as a pistol Moab, or is that just...
Any rivals?
I don't know what to call that, honestly. But, yeah, talk a little more about shotguns here. What you want to do, obviously, is you want to keep the engagements close in your... where you have the advantage. And that comes down to knowing where to cut off choke points and where the other team wants to go. So, like right here, if I want to, I could just hang out right here, and they'd have to come out that doorway, assuming they're not just going to camp in B, which they very well might. But I got the advantage there. That's where I want to be. I want to be in this close quarters area. I don't want to be out over, like, in that long hallway down by C Domination, because I can't even hit the guy over there. If he really wants to sit back there, I'm worthless. I got the scar now, but before with the P99s and the KSG, he'll win that gunfight 99 times out of 100 unless he just lets me run past him and kill him, which I'm not that lucky. It never happens. The other thing is knowing spawns. Knowing spawns is a lot bigger than most people will acknowledge. Because if you know where they're spawning, you can cut them off, and you can get to their spawn while they're still spawning in, and they're still trying to figure out which point they want to go towards or which route they want to take. And that makes a big difference. And knowing where they're going to spawn, you can pretty much tell by, you check the minimap. If you see that your teammates are all like on the left of me on A dom and they're on the right of me on B dom, they're going to spawn either on C, down in the bunker, or they're going to spawn right outside C and dome here, on the left, right where that guy was. See, they're spawning right out there, and you can tell that based on where your team is. And well, obviously I have the UAV, so you can kind of tell. But so that kind of helps. There's Moody with his AA-12 Moab. I don't know if he picked up a gun along the way, but I know it was primarily AA-12 because we were talking about it while we were playing. And yeah, that's pretty much the game here. I don't really know what else to talk about. Domination games are quite long, so I don't know if I want to just start playing like Kill Confirmed, which are like maybe 6 or 7 minutes, or TDM, which are maybe 4 or 5 minutes if you play it fast and you get a good game. Because I don't know. I don't really have enough to talk about, and I'm sure you guys don't really want to hear me talk for 10 minutes in a row about random stuff. So yeah, I'm considering making a chaos tutorial kind of walkthrough if anybody is interested in that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not yet, but it's on my list of things that I may try to do. Yeah, so we got a 57 and 5 here. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.